In this video, I'll show you how I created a wolf's breath as it howls into the cold, crisp air. This effect helps to convey a deeper sense of realism to this wolf portrait, and is a surprisingly simple technique. I've used this approach for creating all kinds of atmospheric effects, from misty morning waters to mountain landscapes. How to create this effect is coming right up. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is McCaffrey. I've been a professional animal painter for over 3 decades. The inspiration for my paintings come directly from trekking the wild and rugged lands of northern Alberta and British Columbia, Canada. The goal of this channel is to share with you how I gather knowledge from this breathtaking country and how I bring those insights back to my studio to create a painting. My hope is to give you some useful tips and inspiration from my process so you can apply them to your own creative endeavors. So if you'd like to see more videos like this one, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right into today's video. Just to let you know ahead of time, this video isn't sponsored. This is just what works for me, and I thought it might be some useful information to pass along. And if you hang on to the end, I'll give you the exact brand of paint I used to accomplish this effect. So let's get right into this by jumping on over to my easel, and I'll walk you through the process on painting breath on this finished wolf portrait. So here we are at my finished oil painting here, and it's got a nice dry surface, and it's perfect for getting started on this technique. And just a word of note that this can also be applied to a finished acrylic painting as well, as long as the surface is nice and dry. So this is the weapon of choice here. I'm going to be using this transparent white. We'll just get some onto the palette here, and we'll start in on this technique. So I've got a round hog's bristle brush here, number 10 here, so I'm just going to get some of that loaded up. And we'll start in on this technique they call scumbling. And this is just gonna start scrubbing this in just lightly at first, just to create that sense of vapor. And you can see this goes on really, really light. It's just a oil-rich paint. You can overdo something like this too, you know, especially with a dark background like this. It can get a little punchy. And if you feel you overdid it, you can always take a lint-free cloth and wipe some off. Okay, I'm gonna grab a flat here, just work some of that in. Nothing to it. It just adds that extra bit of realism. Cold winter day. Okay, I want this transparent white to be a little bit punchier, so I'm going to introduce a little bit of my zinc white. It's a semi-transparent, and that should accomplish that. And I sometimes do that, like I'll take some of these transparent colors and tint them one way or the other, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. So there you go, nothing to it. So there you have it, a simple technique on how to create the illusion of atmosphere. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment. And as promised, the paint brand that I used for this technique is from a German company called Mussini Schmenka. And you can find it at most art supply stores. They make a wonderful array of transparent colors that I highly recommend. With these transparents, I've been able to color grade my paintings by deepening shadows and adjusting highlights or softening contrasts. The only thing is it's a fairly pricey paint, but if you use it just for effects like this one, a little goes a long way. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on living and embracing the art life.